Hey everyone, it's Nick. Welcome back to Building Tips. Today we're in chapter 3, which is all about landscaping, and we're gonna be talking about bushes, water, and adding the finishing touches to your entire building section that you've got going outside, so enjoy! Bushes are a big part of landscape design and can be used in more ways than one. The first main use of bushes is to divide up the landscaped area. This can be useful along the edge of pathways, such as is shown to the left. They can also be used for pure decoration, as shown by the mini trees on the right. Bushes can also be used to show when an area is overgrown, such as this area right by the overhanging tree. This is generally accomplished by randomly placing leaves in a certain area, with the occasional double tall grass thrown around. Every river needs a source, and a waterfall is a good place to start. Since this is a relatively small scale area, this is a pretty small waterfall, but it can be as big as you want. The situation is the same with the pond. I also put paws all around the side to look like wet dirt, and tilled soil can be used to reach that effect as well. From the little pond, we made a river. The river is another thing that is good at splitting the terrain into sections. Like the pond, it is also quite small, but it gets the job done. There's also a bridge so that the path can go over it. Yes, there's furniture for outside too, however it's not quite the same as the furniture that we talked about in the last chapter. Outdoors furniture is generally larger and more natural. For example, we have a picnic table in the background, a swing set in the middle, and a picnic blanket in the bottom left. The amount of trees and bushes that we added in previously wasn't satisfying, so I added some smaller trees as well as some gardens, which are a good way to add color while still looking natural. If you're in a survival world, you're going to need to add lights if you want to keep the monsters away. A weaker player would just use torches, but not you. Lampposts are a much nicer way to add lighting, as you can see in this image. These are just glowstone covered in trapdoors on top of fences, but you can come up with your own designs or find others. Also, if you're in survival, you might want to add a bit more light than this, as this is just for atmosphere. The last step in landscaping is using bone meal, however you don't want to overdo it, as too much grass and flowers can get very busy and even a bit ugly. The way that I did it was going over the whole area and then breaking glass where I felt it got too dense. This was only the third chapter and I think I've got a few more in me. My name is Nick and you can check out my YouTube channel right here if you want to see some more of my stuff. I'm hoping that everyone learned something from this, and most of all, thanks for watching.